My name is Ossé.
With one word, can you describe the state of the world right now?
I'm trying not to do it with a grin on my face. Fire is the word that I would use to describe the state of our world. The world is both literally on fire and figuratively on fire. Climate change is extremely apparent right now in terms of the threat that it has on our planet and the life forms that live here. The West is literally on fire, but also figuratively, our political climate isn't at tip-top shape or in a way where we can see a future that will benefit us. Things don't seem right now, and I don't think they have been for a bit. I think America and this world has swept many things under a rug, and those things under that rug are tinsel for a larger fire.
Looking at challenges and the challenges of 2020, what challenges have you faced this year?
I personally haven't faced any new challenges this year. I think as a Black person, I encountered a buildup of challenges that I've encountered throughout my entire life. I think that's the same for many Black people in this country. Being Black and happy is protest in and of itself in this country. And I think this year, with everything going on, it was another stepping stone of the amount of trauma that we've been experiencing throughout our entire lives. So living with all of that pain and stress of being a Black man on this earth and in this country is a challenge that I face every single day. And I don't think it's a new thing each year.
How have you grown over the years, or in general, with facing these challenges?
I think as someone that plays chess, the more you play, the more strategic you are at your game. And with living with all of that trauma and pain and stress of being a Black person in this country, I think you get better, or at least I have, at dealing with those stressors and obstacles that are in your path. For me, I believe I overcame an obstacle in terms of what can I do to tackle the oppression that I'm facing on a day-to-day basis. And that's something that has changed, that I've overcome in terms of the challenges that have been thrown in my path. I think the protests and the movement and the marches are very important in terms of how Black people and my generation and what we're seeing right now, how people have stepped up to fight the injustices that be. However, I don't think that's the only path or strategy to tackle our oppression. I think going the extra mile and running for office and engaging in our political climate to be one of those people in the room that is writing the rules that are oppressing us or not is the obstacle that I've jumped over, and I'm continuing to jump over and engaging with as we speak.
If you are hopeful, what are you most hopeful for in 2021?
I'm hopeful for my generation to continue breaking down the barriers that have been placed in front of us. I think my generation has been told, and generations before us have been told, that we have to wait our turn. I think those in the past have waited their turn, and what I respect about my generation and what we're continuing to do and what I'm doing is that we break past that demand to wait our turn and accomplish the things that we were meant to accomplish.